Let's do this. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and it's a good time to be here this time today as we are going to be sharing knowledge of our products, very important products when it comes to Neolife products. I used to call this particular product, and I still call this product our number one products. If you have used it before, you will understand why we call it our number one product. And it's a pleasure tonight to have Mrs. Enorita James, if I pronounce that very well, to have all the way from Germany tonight to actually give us some briefs, some lectures, some insights, some tips, maybe some personal experience about Phyto Defence, so that each and every one of us, not just only people on the course, this evening, also other people that are going to watch this later to get to know more about this particular product called Phyto Defence. Good to have you here this evening, Ma. I would like you to introduce yourself properly. Thank you, Ma. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, Sheyi. I
Yes,
hope you're hearing me. Everybody's hearing me.
I can hear you clearly, Ma. Let me unmute you. Yeah. Okay, I'll unmute everybody's. So let me just unmute you. Unmute yourself. Okay. I don't want anyone to be disturbing us right now. Okay, good now. Yes. Go ahead now. Yes, yes.
So I hope everybody is hearing me very well.
We can hear you clearly.
Good.
Clearly, yeah.
As Sheyi has rightly introduced me, my name is Enorita James. I'm from Akwa Ibom State. I'm married to a German, not a German, a Nigerian German.
Okay. Dual citizen.
So me too, I am a dual citizen. I'm a Nigerian, I'm also a German.
Good.
I'm a trained clinical lab scientist.
Wow.
I have worked in Nigeria for over 25 years.
Wow.
In a medical laboratory. I left as almost an assistant director in National Hospital. For those of you that know National Hospital.
National Hospital, yeah, Abuja, yeah.
So I was there. I was the head of the chemical pathology lab. I left around 2015 to join my husband. Before then, I used to come and go.
Oh.
But after some time, Oga said, no, decision has to be taken. So I took the decision, and I love my profession, but then family is for me is
very important. Number one.
So I relocated here, and I had to battle cancer for almost 4 years here.
Damn.
But that was one of the reasons why I left here, and that is how I got in touch with Phyto Defence.
Yeah.
I did a short video. I think I should just go straight to the video. Sheyi, I hope I can share my screen.
Yes. So what I will do right away is I will make you a host, so you'll be able to share that. So please go ahead. I've done that.
Okay, good.
Go ahead. Yes.
So let me just share the short video I did. I think that would be better. Then maybe people can ask questions.
Yes.
Welcome to this short video on the biological benefits of Neolife phytonutrient supplements. This is a real life testimony, and I hope that as you're watching this video, it will be of help to you or of help to somebody that is related to you one way or the other. So let's get started.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Hi. Welcome to today's.
So okay, we can hear you, but it's not so audible. So I don't know if you can have the link of this video in our chat box and the group, so everybody can watch it.
In my years of
oh, the language, your YouTube language is also in German.
Yeah,
something like that.
The computer is the computer. Is the computer language.
Okay.
It's the computer language. Oh.
All right.
It's German.
Yeah.
Where will I put now? Where am I going to put that link now?
So just drop it on chats on the Zoom. So
Okay.
we would like you to quickly summarize your experience with Phyto Defence. How were you eventually able to get Phyto Defence? Has it been any time that you have difficulty in getting Phyto Defence when you need it? What informed your decision to actually start a Neolife business? Let's start from there. Yeah.
Okay. As I said, I was diagnosed with cancer about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Cancer of the breast. And for those of you that know of cancer or have heard of cancer, or have had any family member or friends that have been diagnosed of it, you know that the basic treatment is what is called chemotherapy.
Chemotherapy. Yes. Yeah.
Most times it also comes with what is called radiotherapy. Two different things. Now, the problem with chemotherapy is that it tends to destroy the cells, normal cells of our body. Because essentially cancer is simply, let me bring it out to normal terms.
Yes, some of us are not medical lab.
Yes. normally, our red blood cells multiplies normally. And there's something that triggers it to stop multiplying. And there's another thing that triggers it to die. And then the bone, because it is dying, the bone marrow now replenishes these dead cells. Blood cells, it tells it die. It tells it regenerate. Are you people hearing me? It's like this.
It's fluctuating at a time, but it's good now. Yeah.
Yeah. So when this mechanism is, for one reason or the other, stopped, the cell in that particular time continues to multiply without any check. So because of that multiplication, it now forms lumps in a particular section of your body. That somebody will say, oh, somebody has a tumor or a lump in the breast or a lump in the brain, you know, things like that.
Oh,
and then,
those are actually the cells that are forming.
Those are the cells that have stopped.
Because they are multiplying.
Instead of them to stop, yes, they are multiplying. They didn't stop. The mechanism did not stop them. So you find out that when you say, go to a doctor and you say you notice a lump, maybe in your breast or somewhere, a lump in your abdomen, anywhere, what they do is to do what they call a biopsy. They take a little pin and take a small section of that lump and go to histopathology to test and see.
Guys, is it my network? This is very important to listen to. Is it from my end? Can you guys hear me? Or from our own end? Hello? Oh my God. Can somebody type? Is this from my end?
No.
Oh, they say it's from you. Network is a little bit bad from your end. But let's see if it's better now. Okay, it's all right now. It's all right now. Everything is okay now.
You're hearing me?
Now, okay. Yes, we can hear now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Please, when you're never hearing, just lift up your hand so I'll stop talking. Let me not be talking.
I will do that. I will do that.
So chemo destroys your normal cells together with the cancer cells. So that is just a problem of chemotherapy. It does not only destroy your normal cells, it destroys your white blood cells.
Yeah.
White blood cells are your fighting cells. Those are the cells that stops you from infections.
Hey.
If you do not have white blood cells, you'll be catching any infection. If somebody is near you that has cough, you will catch it. But those white blood cells is what protects us. Those are our fighter cells, and that is what chemo destroys.
Oh.
So most times when you do a chemo treatment, you become immune compromised. Your immunity is not solid enough. So that's the problem.
So every little thing, you just be attracting it. Your body will just be attracting.
Everything. So you find out that you need to build up your immune system after a chemotherapy, after a cancer treatment.
Mm.
That is where Neolife Phytonutrient comes in.
Mm.
When I read about Neolife Phytonutrients, because I'm a medical person, I was able to understand the components that are used to make it.
Unlike an ordinary layman like us.
Unlike ordinary layman, Neolife contains what is called phytonutrients.
Plant nutrients.
Yes, phytonutrients.
Hmm.
Phytonutrients are a combination of natural compounds. You normally find them in vegetables, find them in fruits, find them in whole grain, all kinds of products. Those are the products that have normal phytonutrients.
Hmm.
But the problem is we do not eat it according to the quantity we need to be able to protect ourselves.
Oh, I remember in your life proprietary, they say the power of 6 servings foods.
Yes.
Mm.
They are mostly fruits.
Mm.
They are mostly fruits. That is why you find out that they are divided into 3. You have the flavonoids, the carotenoids,
and cruciferous.
Yes. So most of these things are oranges, vegetables, fruits, carrots, tomatoes,
broccolis,
whole grain products, brown rice, wild rice, barley,
That is not anybody that can just see anywhere.
Oh, you can't even if you see it, how many times do you plan your meal to contain those things? That's the problem. So that is what attracted me to Phyto
Defence.
That's what attracted me to Phyto Defence. And when I read about all the products, I now decided to start taking it, because after the treatment, I used to be very weak. I lost all my hair.
I'm aware of that. I used to hear of that. That they used to scrape it. Oh, you all lost. I'm aware of that.
I lost my hair. My nails came out. I became very fat because they give you corticosteroids. Corticosteroids is to protect your organs against the effect of the chemotherapy.
Wow.
So by the time you're taking all those things,
much.
That is why I say that when you take chemo, most people die from the chemo, not even from the cancer.
For the cancer.
They die because of the immune, compromise. Your immunity system is compromised.
No defense again.
No defense. So that is why Phyto Defense is so good, because of the 3 things. Those 3 things: flavonoids, carotenoids, and
cruciferous. Yeah.
Those 3 things contain maximum amounts of what you need to be an immune booster.
I'm buying another one for myself. I took it last year.
That is why it's not just for somebody that has cancer. In today's world, there's a lot of virus and bacteria flying everywhere. Yeah. So you need it. You might not take it every day. Maybe you can take it once a week or so. Yeah. But you need it. It's very powerful. When I started taking it around that 2014 till now.
2014.
Yes.
Neolife need to hear about this.
I've been taking it since 2014. In fact, they should give me an award for taking the
Neolife. I will try all possible best. Neolife, we must see this video.
So, I've been taking it since 2014. And my challenge is actually because we can't get it here in Germany.
Germany, yeah.
Germany, they don't package it the way they package it in Nigeria. So that's the challenge we're having here. I've been having. So what I did, whenever I go to Nigeria, I'll just buy 3 packets or 4 packets at once and come, But you can't buy too much because of the expiring date.
Expiring date, yes.
So what I do, when I see anybody coming from Nigeria here, I will just give the person money. The person will buy and bring for me. So that's how I've been managing. And since Corona started too, we've not been able to travel for the past 2 years now. We've not traveled to Nigeria. So it's only I've been looking for people that managed to travel, to get it for me. Because the last time I had to buy it separately here.
Oh. Cruciferous separately, flavonoids separately, carotenoids separately.
It was too expensive.
Yeah.
It was too expensive, So that is it. That is the summary of the whole thing. So the product is quite wonderful for anybody that wants to put their immune system and all that. It's very good. And people that are taking all these long-term drugs, like maybe somebody has tuberculosis and is on a long-term drug, or you're diabetic or you're hypertensive, you're on a long-term drug. When you're taking all those drugs, there's no drug that doesn't have side effects.
Mm.
In fact, I used to joke in mind, I said, some side effects of drugs is even more than the treatment effects of the drug.
I remember what you just said now, make me remember the last time that I said never nobody that I know, except I don't know the person, will buy a particular product. I don't want to mention the name for some sake, really. Yeah, it's all this, it's the regular product that people used to buy anytime they have small catarrh or headache like that. I checked it and they wrote it there, but a lot of people don't read clearly. Liver failure, a lot of things, harmful thing, aside effects. I saw it, I was like, what? And people are taking these particular drugs almost every time, slight thing like this. They say, go and buy it, go and buy it, go and buy it. I read the entire side effect. I was like, what is this? And people are taking this. I end up throwing it away. That's just it. And that's a very long time, really. Yeah.
Yes.
That's a very long time. Yeah. Again, the kind of things that we just heard right now is not things that we usually come across, basically. Yes, we don't usually come across, because again, it's not just about I have a product experience, I read about it, I've been using this product. It's about hearing it from someone that have been using the product since 2014. So this does so many things for us. We are hearing it from a real life experience, not just reading about it. And that makes a difference. Not just only that, it's also to tell each and every one of us that our products are not only for the customers, our products are for ourselves too. I just remember that the last Phyto Defence I took was around February last year, and I took it back to back. That 30 days, I've taken it back to back. I think it's just till around November before I took only carotenoid again. But from what I've heard this evening, like, I think I have to do more of that, because even some of us that are living in a kind of country with no system, like healthcare here is next to nothing. So we have all these products at our disposal. I was checking online the other day. I found out that a country like Philippines, I think one other country again like that, they have less than 12 products. Someone reached out to me. Yes, someone reached out to me on Instagram. Then I sent the link. The person I said, "Oh, the product that I sent is not there." I have to go and check it there. Out of the 5 products the person needs, it's only Kamak that is available. And I was like, here in Nigeria, we have over 45 products.
Nigeria, we have
and we don't know what we have.
All the what do you call it? Neolife products that.
Damn, we don't know. We don't know what we have. They have less than 15 products, because I had to go to that page and count it. Less than 15 products. By the way, anyway,
but I want to use this opportunity. I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Shay, because I didn't even know that my challenge with joining Neolife long was because I didn't feel I would have that time to be talking to people to do anything. But it was Shay that actually introduced me to the fact that this thing is digital. And when I joined and I took time to look at it, it's wonderful. In fact, for me, it's the best business anybody can start.
Wow,
it's the best business anybody can start. I've been on it, I think, for 1 year plus, 1.5
year plus now.
How long have you been?
You renew your
2 years.
Yes, 2 years now.
1 year plus, yeah.
1 year plus. You renew the second year the other time. Yeah.
1 year plus. But I know that it is actually late last year that I actually really started with it, because I was so busy with my fashion thing. I actually really started with it. I mean, for everybody in this group, people, we are so lucky, because if you could, most of the digital things that I am using, because me too, I'm also a digital, I'm a certified digital marketer too.
Wow, we are all.
I have to enter that. I have to do that certification too.
I just renewed 2 of my certification today.
So by the time you use all that you've learned, it makes it very interesting and very wonderful. Honestly, really.
Good to hear that. Yes, that's why we said we are just like 5%, if not less than 5%, that are doing this business this same way. Like yesterday, one of our member, Emmanuel, like sent some of the confirmation from Google, like having 800 click on Google search, mention keywords in a month organically. That does not happen without running an ad. So those are the part of the things that we do in 5%, and that's very, very, very important. And that's why we have been telling everybody, deploy, implement everything. Because if you are not implementing all those things, there's no way you are going to see the kind of result that you actually want to see. Once again, I know it's late. Are we on the same time zone now?
Yeah.
You are the same time zone now. Okay. Yeah. Because I know at the time, Germany and Nigeria
changes.
Not the same time zone. And again, we will not want to hold you too much for because of that. I saw somebody who is talking to my wife there. So we don't want to hold you too much. So I don't know anyone on the call, especially, in fact, both of us, because I used to tell my friends that we are on the same age, like, see, at this time, you are a man, you are above 30, start using zinc. It's not until you started hearing prostate before you started using zinc. Start now. I used to tell females that are close to me, start using cruciferous. I don't even most time tell them about Phyto Defence. Say, even if you don't buy Phyto Defence, start using cruciferous at this certain time of your life. I used to tell them.
And always anything you take from GNLD, always add 3NN. Because the effect of 3NN actually opens up your cells to absorb those things.
All those things, yeah.
3NN is very important. Together with, if you're taking zinc, take it with 3NN, it's very good.
Right. So that's why so today I asked someone to design a detox package. And I just told the person, please, after you add beta guard and garlic, put 3NN there. Put 3NN there. So I don't know anyone on the call, if you have questions that we want to ask our guest. Is our guest today is also a member, not just a member, he's a medical personnel. So that means beyond just into as a Neolife promoter, she also have in-depth knowledge of the industry we have. Yes, Neolife have a Neolife University for us to learn about nutrition, but our own knowledge is beyond just nutrition. And this is someone that has practiced for over 25 years. And this is someone that has been using one of our best products, Phyto Defence, since 2014. That is over 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. That's over 7 years. Neolife must see this video. I don't know how, but they must see this video. You are going to be featured in our next lifestyle magazine. Let's see how it's going to be. So anyone on the call, if you have a question, you can drop it. If you want to talk, I can unmute you. I don't just want too much distraction. Okay. Elvis is raising up his hand. Can you unmute yourself, Elvis? Please go ahead.
Yes, please. For someone who have had this cancer, especially of the breast, for like, say some time, say 2 years, she's been managing it, treating it. Can Phyto Defence help? In what ways can you, even though we're not allowed to make claims, but can we get Phyto Defence to actually help someone that have had this cancer for over 2 years to be well again?
I put a disclaimer in my video, if you looked at it.
Yes, because we are not to make claims.
Phyto Defence is not the cure for cancer.
Good.
If you look at that video towards the end, there's a disclaimer, very capital letter. It's not a cure. If she's on treatment, as I said initially, she will be immune compromised. Her immunity will be low. And when your immunity is low, you are liable to catch other diseases that can end up in death. So what Phyto Defence does is to build up your immune that is being destroyed by your treatment.
Chemotherapy. So
that is what Phyto does. So it is not, don't ever tell people to take Phyto as a cure. No. They have to go to the hospital. They have to see their physician. They have to carry out their treatment. But as the treatment is going on, she needs to take something to build up the immune system. which is very important to stay alive.
Mm.
Build up your immune system. Because once you have a strong immune system, you can fight whatever comes your way.
Mm.
So that's the most important thing. It does not cure. But if she has been on treatment for 2 years, Phyto Defence will help her, at least to keep her strong, because being on treatment on chemo makes you very weak. Very weak. You know, it will make her strong. So that's my answer. I hope I've been able to answer you.
Yes, you have been able to measure that. And as we used to say, even if you check our website, Shop Neolife, you see that the product is not for diagnostic, it's not for cure. You should not. I mean, nobody on this call. We have been talking about this. Though you don't cure anything. And Neolife has actually stated that as well. Yes, the product works, but it's not for cure. Yes, let people do talk about their testimony themselves. Right. So basically, when people reach out to you, the first thing, let them go to hospital and do the proper thing with the experts. Yes, the professional in the field. Then, as we are all on the, as we all understood again before, I don't know that chemo actually destroyed the immune
White blood
system.
cells.
Yeah, white blood. I don't know. Yes, I'm getting to know that for the first time today, and I now see the reason why Phyto Defence is now coming into the picture. Yes, to build that are being destroyed. So I see that. So basically, everyone here on this call, what Phyto Defence does is to build the immune system that already be weak.
Yeah. It's an immune booster.
Yeah, it's an immune booster. So when you are talking, so when people talk about best immune booster product, Phyto Defence can come into the picture, but it's not to cure any of the ailments. I think we get that. Any other question from anybody? Ask question. We don't usually have this kind of discussion every day. It's once in a blue moon. I don't know when we are going to have anyone like this again. And I think going forward in 2022, we need to have more of heart-to-heart health talk like this. Not because of people out there, because even ourselves, very, very, very much important. Yes, it's very, very important. So any other question? And if there's no question, we can call it a wrap this evening, because most of the questions that I will have even said I want to answer, she has talked. I want to ask Camille. She has already talked about that. So I don't need to be asking her what are the benefits again. Because we have already seen that because the white blood cells that have been compromised as a result of chemotherapy, Phyto Defence comes into the picture. So I don't actually need to ask that kind of question at this time. So function, the works, then the years that they have been using it. So you said you have been using this for.
Let me chip in another thing. That even if you're taking, you know what anti-malaria drugs also does.
Okay.
Anti-malaria, the malaria parasites affects your red blood cells. It comes inside your red blood cells and lives inside there. Malaria
and lives inside there.
It's inside your red blood cells. So any anti-malaria has to break your red blood cells.
Ooh.
To get to the parasites to kill it.
And in
That's
that process,
whenever you take anti-malaria, you're so weak because you've lost a lot of blood cells.
It's a fight.
So you also need to, once you take a treatment like that, you need Phyto Defence. So it must not be cancer.
Any treatment. So when we have any treatment, it simply means you weak, and it has a little bit.
Yes.
You are weak,
yes.
and that has one way or the other tamper with your immune system, which is your body defense.
Yeah.
Against fighting any of these ailments.
Yes.
That's another one. Thank you for chipping in that. Do we have any question on the call? Anybody? If we don't have any question, let me release her. Why she's preparing to tell us the final words, especially basically for every one of us in taking care of ourselves. The life of the business is much more longer than the life of a human being. So we need to take care of ourselves, right? Yes. In accounting, I graduated as a business management system student. We used to call one of the principles of accounting, we call it going concern, meaning if either you are alive or you die, the business still continue. Yeah. So the business is continue. So it's very important for each and every one of us to take care of ourselves. So in the absence of no other question this evening, I would like Yuma to round up and give us an advice, 8 tips that each and every one of us can actually go with this evening. Thank you.
I want to thank you for the opportunity you gave to me. I've had a wonderful, I think 40 minutes so far.
Yes, 40 minutes.
I've talked about myself. Let me just put a little encouragement in terms of the business of Neolife. See, I want you to take Neolife as building a palm tree. I don't know if most of you have heard of the Chinese bamboo
tree. Yes, 7 years.
Neolife multi-level marketing is not something that you reap immediately. It's something that you have to have a deep foundation. You keep digging the foundation. Then suddenly one day, like a bamboo tree, you start reaping the benefits from something you even forgot that you have done. I've been into this, before I even became certified, I've been into network marketing close to 6 years now.
Wow.
But mostly on my fashion area. Let me put it like that. Mostly in fashion area. But it's only about a year and a half ago that I've started reaping. Now, I'm just telling you from experience. GNLD is something that you can grow very rich with. But you need patience, you need consistency, you need continuous learning. Till today, I'm still learning a lot of things online.
I've still learned it. I've learned a lot today.
Continuous. Because every day, there are new things for you to learn. So as long as you're willing to learn, as long as you're willing to be consistent, this is the best business to be in. Don't look at the fact that, oh, I'm working so hard, I'm not seeing anything. You will see something. Just keep working at. According to Sheyi, don't work first for the money. Work first for the love. Share what you have with people. And then the money will come. The money will come looking for you. Money always chases after value. So create value, and then the money will come. So that's just an encouraging word for everybody.
Once again, we appreciate you for showing up this evening, all the way from Germany at this time, and we all have learned so much this evening, especially when it comes to the health, which is very, very vital part of our business. Beyond making money, health is wealth, and is the first. And once the health is lost, everything, I mean, everything is totally lost. Thank you once again for showing up this evening. We appreciate you. We hope when we call you some other time from other things, because now I'll be looking at people that are in health practitioner in our group. Yes, we have some people that also have some little experience like that, maybe nurses and all those things, so that we'll be learning beyond how to make money. We'll be learning how to take care of our personal health too. Because a lot of us that are building this business for the next 15 years, for the next 20 years, so that when the next 15 years, when 20 years come, we'll be able to be alive to enjoy everything. Once again, we appreciate you for showing up, and we didn't take this for granted. Thank you. And for everybody on the call, I know you are still going to work tomorrow. Thank you for showing up too. I appreciate every one of us in this journey of progress. And I know at the end, all of us will look back. I was checking, so I do something regularly. I will check blog, I will check YouTube. So I was checking different people. So, and I saw a lot of things. I didn't even know that Abbas, I didn't know that you have posted a lot of video on YouTube. I saw that today. I was like, what? So sometimes I will just look at what Elvis is currently doing. I'll say, this guy does not know what he's doing. By the time the resource will start, you will not believe yourself, because things that are in this my short time, things that I'm enjoying today, these are not things that are built last year. These are things that I've been building over the years when no one was there. Those are the things that I'm enjoying right now. So let's keep on building. At the end of the day, each and every one of us will appreciate the fact that we are part of this big family. Good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye-bye.
Good night.